Have you ever sat down to tackle a task that should have taken 90 minutes, only to look up 8 hours later and realize you're still not done? Yeah, we've all been there. But here's the thing. There's actually a neuroscientific reason why this happens. And more importantly, a simple way to fix it. Behind every ultra-successful person, you'll find something called the 4 pillars of flow, a framework that lets you tap into effortless productivity. This method trained thousands of professionals and organizations to access flow state on command. So what's the secret? It boils down to these 4 pillars. 1. Flow blockers, the things stopping you from entering flow. 2. Flow proneness, how likely you are to hit flow. 3. Flow triggers, the conditions that spark flow. 4. The flow cycle, the rhythm behind deep focus. These are the same pillars powering the brains of the most productive people on the planet. But before we dive into them, let's back up. What even is flow? Think back to the last time you were completely absorbed in what you were doing. Time flew by, work felt effortless, and you were crushing it. That was flow. It's a state of consciousness where your brain operates at peak performance. You've probably experienced it while playing sports, making music, or even during a creative project. Some of humanity's biggest breakthroughs happened in flow. When Alex Honnold free-soloed El Capitan with no gear, flow. When Sam Altman's team at OpenAI built ChatGPT, deep flow. Marie Curie's research, Einstein's theory of relativity, all powered by flow. And this isn't just some vague feel-good concept. There are over 10,000 research papers on flow, showing it supercharges the exact skills you need to thrive today. Creativity, learning, and productivity. Here's why. When flow kicks in, your brain and body undergo massive shifts. Neurochemicals like dopamine, norepinephrine, and endorphins flood your system. Your brain waves shift into alpha-theta patterns. Even your brain structure temporarily changes to optimize performance. Sounds amazing, right? Almost too good. Because here's the catch. Most people can't access flow on demand. Without training in the 4 pillars, flow stays random and elusive. And let's be real. Today's workplace is practically designed to block flow. Notifications, distractions, chronic stress, it's a minefield. Ever had that awful feeling of being over-caffeinated, guilty about procrastinating, and suddenly it's noon with nothing done? That's your flow blockers winning. Flow blockers, the productivity killers. Imagine trying to run a marathon with a broken ankle. No matter how hard you push, your body just can't perform. Flow works the same way. If blockers are in place, your brain physically can't enter that state. Here's the wild part. Your brain wants to flow. It's wired for it. But modern work habits, they sabotage it at every turn.
Take your phone. Studies show 80% of people check it within 15 minutes of waking up. And that single action unleashes a tsunami of flow blockers. Distraction, doom scrolling replaces deep work. Uncertainty, endless notifications equals mental chaos. Attention deficit trait, your focus gets fractured before you even start your day. Your phone is like a dam blocking the river of flow. So here's the simplest fix. Flow before phone. The rule. Get 2 to 3 hours of uninterrupted flow on your most important task before touching your phone. Yeah, it's hard. Phones are designed to be addictive. But once you experience real flow, the kind where hours feel like minutes and work feels like play, you'll crave it more than that dopamine hit from Instagram. Flow proneness, train your brain for focus. Okay, let's say you've nuked your flow blockers, but still no flow. What's missing? Flow proneness, your brain's readiness to enter flow. Think of it like fitness. A marathoner doesn't just show up race day, they train for it. The easiest way to boost flow proneness? Work within 90 seconds of waking up. Flow triggers the on switches for hyperfocus. Now, how do you force flow? You don't. You trigger it. Back in the 1960s, psychologist Mihai Csikszentmihalyi, the godfather of flow, identified the first flow triggers. Since then, Stephen Kotler, the world's leading neurobiological flow expert, has uncovered even more. The more triggers you stack, the faster and deeper you flow. Some activities naturally pack these triggers: surfing, gaming, playing music, but you can hack them into any task. Here's how. 1. Clear goals, spot the wave, ride the wave. 2. Immediate feedback, feel the board tilt, adjust. 3. Challenge skills balance, waves match your skill level, not too easy, not impossible. For work, tune tasks to 4% beyond your current ability. Too easy equals boredom, too hard equals anxiety. That sweet spot? That's where flow lives. The flow cycle, why most people quit too soon. Here's a brutal truth: most people never reach flow because they bail during the hardest part. See, flow isn't a light switch, it's a dimmer that moves through 4 distinct phases. 1. Struggle, the loading phase. Replenish neurochemicals. Consolidate new skills. Rebuild energy for the next flow session. Putting it all together. Let's recap the 4 pillars. 1. Eliminate blockers. Flow before phone. 2. Boost proneness. Work within 90 seconds of waking. 3. Stack triggers. Clear goals plus feedback plus 4% challenge. 4. Ride the cycle. Push through struggle, release, flow, recover. This isn't theory, it's how top performers operate daily. And the best part? You can start today. Your challenge? Tomorrow morning. 1. Leave your phone in another room overnight. 2. When you wake, go straight to your most important task.
3. Work for 90 minutes before checking anything. That's it. Do this consistently, and you'll rewire your brain for effortless productivity. Because in the 21st century, the ultimate skill isn't working harder, it's working in flow.